Hello dear children, welcome back to your grammar class. Children, we have already discussed nouns with you in your previous videos. Although that topic I have discussed from your old book, but that topic, the same topic is in your new book also. So all the topics like kinds of nouns I have discussed with you in that old video. Only the new thing is material noun. And we have one more new thing, that is countable and uncountable in the new book. So today we are going to discuss about material noun and countable and uncountable nouns. We will begin with the definition of material noun. A material noun is a word for a material or substance from which other objects are made. I have two examples here. Wood, milk. Now we can see so many things are made up of wood. You can say tables, doors, windows, chairs, etc. And milk will also give you so many things like paneer, curd, sweets, etc. Students, we can touch and even see material noun. Now we will learn about few rules of material noun. Material nouns are considered singular, hence we use singular verb like is, has with them. For example, gold has become expensive. One more example I have for you. Water is the basic need of life. In both the examples I have explained. Here in the first one I have used has and in the second one I have used is. So by these examples you can easily say that we use singular verbs with the material nouns. Generally articles a and the, I hope you all know what articles are not used with material nouns. Means articles are not used with the material nouns at all when they are uncountable. Such as honey is good for our health. So here the word honey, you cannot count it. It is uncountable. So here I have explained to you. But article a and n may be used with material nouns when they are countable. Again I will repeat, a and n can be used but when they are countable. Such as, I would like to eat an orange. I hope you all know why I have used an orange. Why not a orange? Because the word orange is beginning with the alphabet and that is O, and O is your vowel. So before vowel we always put an. That is why I have added an here, and here it explains that we can count oranges, so we can use an before them. We will begin with, we have another topic from your book, that is countable and uncountable noun. Firstly, we will see what are countable nouns. The names of objects, people, etc. that we can count. Now, first of all, I would like to explain you that nouns are countable or uncountable. Okay. Now, as I have explained you the definition, now let's see a few examples. Apple, a book, etc. Now, children, as it says, countable nouns can be counted. Easily you can make out apple, you can count number of apples, you can count number of book even. Countable nouns have both singular and plural, like when we are talking about singular, we can say a cat, and we can also make this as plural like cats. The articles like a and n can be used with countable nouns in the singular form. In the singular form means when the words are in a singular form. Like apple. This is, we are talking about a single apple. So, I can add an apple. For book, I have used a book. Why with the book I have used a? This is also something very simple, but I would like to quote once. Book, the word book, B is your consonant. So, before the consonant, we don't put an, but we put a. Now, we have uncountable nouns. It says that the names of things which we cannot count. It is very simple to understand. The things which you cannot count, children, they are uncountable nouns, and the things which you can count, they are countable nouns. As simple as that. Now, the examples of uncountable noun we can take milk, honesty. Now, you can not count milk as well as honesty. Uncountable nouns mainly denote substances and abstract things, and they are mostly used in the singular form, but here the article a and an cannot be used. As we have seen, in countable nouns we can use the articles a and an, but in uncountable nouns you cannot use a and an at all. We have That's all for today. Now we have discussed today material noun and countable and uncountable noun. By this we have finished our second chapter, nouns, from our new book. Now in the coming video we will be solving the exercises of second chapter, nouns. Thank you and take care.